This is who she is. I mean, she's one of the most elite competitors I've ever been around. And the only other competitor that I can compare her to is Tamika Catchings. The way that she approaches the game, her professionalism. It was big. It was exciting. It was one of the most exciting things for me that I wanted to happen tonight.
You know what's insane? In just one offseason, the Indiana Fever went from being the team everyone overlooked to the team everyone's talking about. They snagged Stephanie White, who turned the Sun into a 55-25 powerhouse, and now she's coming back to where her WNBA journey began. But here's where it gets even crazier. White's not just any coach. She's the one who's been hyping up Caitlin Clark since forever. She once said, "Clark's a student of the game. She will get better." Now she gets to coach her.
Getting out of the bubble, so to speak, the WNBA has continued with positive momentum. I think Caitlin Clark will choose the WNBA and the longevity of her career in the WNBA, but what an outstanding opportunity it is. I think it's really incredible, not just the offers that she's getting from multiple avenues, but the momentum that women's basketball has gotten. I didn't have the benefit of the momentum that women's basketball has gained. And I think that this class in particular, this time for women's sports and women's basketball, it's just been the perfect storm. And
it's like the ultimate basketball prophecy coming true. But can they live up to the hype? You know what's insane? Caitlin Clark isn't just good for a rookie. She's good, period. Like, she's playing at a level that's making veterans look over their shoulders. Let's talk about her first game. Picture this. Clark steps onto the court and everyone's watching. The pressure's on. Will she crack? Nope. She starts dishing out assists like she's been doing this for years. But here's where it gets crazy. She's not just passing. She's scoring, rebounding, doing it all. In her very first game, Clark dropped 10 assists. That's not a typo. 10 assists in her debut. It's like she walked onto the court and said, "Yeah, I belong here." And you know what's even wilder? She kept it up all season long. Clark ended up leading the entire league in assists. That's right, a rookie came in and outplayed everyone when it came to setting up her teammates. We're talking 8.5 assists per game. That's not just good for a rookie, that's good for anyone in the WNBA.
She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception in 2010, and last night it was no exception. They were sky high for Caitlin Clark and the Fever, but to start the season, they had a little bit of a rough go of it. They lost their first 5 games. They ended up 1-8 through their first 9 games. And during that first month, the playoffs, they didn't feel realistic at all. Indy entered the Olympic break 11-15 on the year, and then they really turned it around. They've won 7 of their 8 since. They clinched a playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which, by the way, was the last year of Hall of Famer and franchise icon Tamika Catchings.
But wait, there's more. You'd think someone dishing out that many assists might slack off in other areas, right? Wrong. Clark wasn't just passing, she was filling up the stat sheet like it was her job. Which I guess it kind of is. She even pulled off 2 triple-doubles in her first season. 2. Most players go their whole careers without getting one, and Clark's out here doing it as a rookie. You'd think the vets would be jealous, right? Wrong again. They're in awe. Clark's game is so complete, so polished, that even the players who've been in the league for years are sitting up and taking notice. It's like watching a prodigy step onto the court and immediately start conducting the orchestra. And you know what's even crazier? Stephanie White, her new coach, has been watching Clark since 8th grade. That's how long she's been turning heads. White's been following Clark's career, watching her grow, seeing the potential. And now she gets to coach her. It's like the basketball gods decided to give Indiana a gift. But hold up, we're just getting started. Wait till you hear what happened next. Because Clark's rookie season, it's just the beginning. And with White at the helm, things are about to get even more exciting in Indiana. The Fever are heating up, and Clark's at the center of it all. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. Remember how I said things were about to get more exciting in Indiana? Well, buckle up, because Stephanie White just entered the chat. This coach has a track record that'll blow your mind, and she's been eyeing Clark for years. But here's the real kicker. There's a number that ties them together in the craziest way.
She has lived up to expectations, right? I'm looking at her the way I look at LeBron James, right? For us, just in the women's side of things, and the hype that she had, the expectations she had.
Let's start with the rookie, Caitlin Clark Kent. superwoman. You see what I did there? She was on a tear, and last night was no different. Wings, fever. Caitlin Clark set to go as she broke the single-season assist record.
She's been playing like a top 5 player in the league. She's been regularly dishing out double-digit assists in that time frame. Teams can no longer blitz her and trap her.
Let's talk about Stephanie White. You won't believe the connection here. White's not just any coach. She played for the Fever from 2000 to 2004, then coached them to the WNBA Finals in 2015. And now, she's back, baby! It's like a basketball fairy tale come true. But here's where it gets even wilder. White's been hyping up Clark for years. As a commentator, she saw something special in Clark way before anyone else did.
He's away, and we'll be locked in the whole way through. Here are the first-round matchups. Liberty versus the Dream, Lynx versus the Mercury, Sun Fever in the 4-5 matchup, the Aces versus the Storm. But how about the Fever?
I feel like it's a great accomplishment, but like there's so much more left to be done. Like, yeah, we made the playoffs. There's 6 regular season games.
Yeah, they're a very dangerous team coming into this postseason. You know, they always tell you that the team that you want to watch out for are the teams that get hot at the right time.
Imagine being Clark right now. Your new coach has been your biggest fan since before you even went pro. Talk about pressure. White's not just talk, though. You know what she did with the Connecticut Sun? She turned them into a 55-25 powerhouse in just 2 seasons. That's insane. And now she's bringing that magic back to Indy. It's like she's got a basketball wand or something. You know what's even crazier? White and Clark spoke right after the hiring. They're both so pumped to work together, it's like they're about to start a basketball revolution. White's all about player development and understanding the game at a deeper level. And Clark, she's got that basketball IQ that's off the charts. It's like they were made for each other. But wait, there's more. Remember how I said there was a number that ties them together? Well, get this. White wore number 22 for the Fever. And guess who else might wear it? Yep, you got it. Clark. It's like the basketball gods are setting up something big. This isn't just a coach and a player. This is a full circle moment in Fever history. White's so excited about coming back to Indiana, she said, "I am incredibly proud and honored to return home to Indiana and lead the Fever during such a pivotal moment in this franchise's history." Can you feel the energy? It's like the whole city of Indianapolis is buzzing with excitement. But here's the million-dollar question. Can they live up to the hype? White's got the coaching chops, Clark's got the skills, and they've got this crazy connection. It's like everything's lined up perfectly. But you know how sports can be. Nothing's guaranteed. Still, if I were a betting person, I'd put my money on these two shaking things up in the WNBA. The Fever are about to bring the heat, and I can't wait to see it. Alright, let's wrap this up. You know what's crazy? The Indiana Fever just went from being the team everyone forgot about to the hottest topic in the WNBA. It's like they flipped a switch and suddenly became basketball royalty overnight. Picture this, Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, teaming up with Stephanie White, the coach who's been hyping her up for years. That's not just a team, that's a basketball revolution in the making. It's like they're about to rewrite the WNBA playbook. You know what's even wilder? People are already talking about Indiana as potential championship contenders. Can you believe it? The Fever might be brewing up the next WNBA dynasty right before our eyes. Next season's gonna be insane. Everyone's gonna be watching to see how White's coaching style meshes with Clark's game. So keep your eyes on Indiana, folks. This could be the start of something huge.